Hello everybody, Big Planes here, and I've got updates on both the 747 and the 787. So I'm going to start on the 747 here because this is probably the more lackluster of the two. So the thing you're going to notice on this one is that yes, I was finally able to get those decals on the front. This has been something I've been trying to do for a very long time now, and I'm glad I was finally able to figure something out that worked. And yeah, I'm still making sure these aren't going to peel. I'm hoping that they don't peel since everything in the past has pretty much peeled off and it's been such a pain in the bum. But yeah, that's just generally what's going on there. And down here at the bottom, before I move on too much else, the nose gear. I know a lot of you are very concerned about this nose gear, which is sort of on the edge of the table. Don't worry, this actually doesn't do anything because all the weight is balanced off the main gear down here, and that nose gear is almost just more of for show. Since remember, this plate is very tail heavy, so it's pretty balanced. So don't worry about that. Back here towards the tail, you can also see that I did redo the Pan Am Globe decals. Those are now much more color accurate. I'm much happier with how they look. And just in general, I think they look much better. Again, hopefully those don't peel. The old ones, which were a less premium material, did end up starting to peel, which really bothered me. So yeah, that's generally what's been going on this plane. Again, not too much. I do plan on eventually redoing the interior, though I'm not sure when that will happen, if that will happen anytime soon. But yeah, it's generally what's been going on with the 747. Not too much lately, but I am pretty happy with the progress that's been made to it. Now, the 787 has also had some progress made to it, not only in the nose department, but also towards the tail. So, before we get too much further, the nose has had some progress. Now, I know some parts of it still aren't perfect, like, for example, this area around here, I know it's not perfect, but there's a nose, okay? It's a nose. It's the first time we've had a prototype that's somewhat complete. Obviously, there's still some stuff on the bottom that needs to be smoothed out, of course, but it's getting there pretty much. And I'm going to come around here to show you some other cool stuff, but I'm going to start working more on the tail here, the actual horizontal stabilizers and vertical stabilizer. And I am actually pretty close to finishing this thing, and hopefully we can get it done soon. I'm going to talk about what might delay us a little bit longer. But here's another... Sorry about that, gotta get the way around. Here's another angle of the nose. Again, I tried to use as many of those curved elements as I could in those wedge elements. I feel like that really did help it get a little smoother. Again, I'm still fiddling with it, so don't go down in the comments saying how terrible it looks, even though I do that anyway. So yeah, that's generally how that looks. You can see the cargo door is still open there. I hope I can use, I'm gonna reach over here. I hope I can eventually use something like this. This is just something I found in one of my bins to create, oops, there it goes, to create a cargo loader for this plane, so I can like load stuff in, and I can have a little vehicle drive up here and load it in like that. So yeah, I'm brainstorming ideas for that. And towards the back here, you'll notice that there is something that wasn't here before, and that is the rear cargo door. So if I can reach down here somewhere, where is it? It's right there. You can see that the rear cargo door now opens as well. So that's pretty cool. I've now got both cargo doors. There is actually quite a bit of room in there. So yeah, pretty cool. And back here, if you remember from the last update, we're still sort of having the issue where it's bending, but I was able to resolve that a little bit. I did go in there. I added some more structural strength to the fuselage, so that's going to be pretty cool. And I also went in there and added some more beams to go down through the cargo area. Didn't take any room from the cargo space here. I'll try to get down lower so you can see what's in there. You can see that there is a cavern in there. But, yeah, looking pretty good. Back here towards the tail area, this is sort of interesting. I will not be putting a decal on this. I think I mentioned this in a couple videos ago. I will actually be sending all the parts off on this plane that need to have something on them to be printed. So gone are the days of the decals that peel off, because I am so tired of those things. Even though these are the best decals that I think I found, especially for this plane, they peel off really fast. So I'm actually going to print the decals on this one because I feel like, or print the logos on this one because I really don't want to have to deal with it, especially since this plane will probably be going to conventions overseas and stuff, and long distance conventions, because this plane is designed to break down. So yeah, it's generally what I'm going to do there. Again, the person that I'm going to put on this tail, I did ask a couple videos ago who do you think I should put on the tail, and the most overwhelming answer was Freddie Mercury. So Freddie Mercury shall go on this tail. I know he was on a -9, but we're going to bend the rules a little bit here and put him on a -8. And one reason is he was the only one I could find both sides of the tail with. A lot of the time it's really hard to find the decals that have both sides. So yeah, Freddie Mercury it is. So yeah, a lot of progress has been made. Again, I'm hoping in the next update, which may or may not be after it because there's the holidays coming up, but I hope to have the horizontal stabilizers right here on both sides. We're going to have the APU back here. I'm going to build that in. I don't know if I'm going to do it in metallic silver yet or what, but I'm going to do that. And of course, I'm going to have to mold the entire roof back and make it look nice, right? And then after that, I'm going to go in. This may or may not be immediate. I'm going to go in and do the interior of the plane. So that's going to be really fun. Again, most of the seats are already there, but I'm talking like the galley, the lavatories, all that kind of stuff. And if you didn't already notice, the plane is standing on its own landing gears. You can see there. It is all on its own gear. And it's actually holding up pretty well. You can kind of see here that I can shake the plane and nothing's really going to fall over. So it's doing pretty well. And yeah, I know there's not a ton of updates, but I'm pretty happy with how the nose is coming out, and I think there's going to be some pretty exciting stuff coming up in the near future. So I hope you enjoyed this update. I'm going to have some more stuff coming out pretty soon here regarding the tail and some other stuff, and hopefully we can finish this plane very, very soon. So that's all I have for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and that's it for now. Bye.